All right, so I'm right now going ahead to snip Windows button Shift letter S. I'm going to go ahead and snip a to capture number 7 here. And again, this is an extra credit drawing. One thing to note, I put in the announcement, it is metric, so you can draw it right on the same file, metric file type as you did the camera drawing. This is apparently pretty big, but we'll leave it alone. And I also noted that I'll have people who turn in like a 50%. They'll kind of try it and they'll give up on it. But in this case, you have to score above a 63 to be able to get bonus credit on it. So make sure that they do look good. So this is the hardest of all of them. I'm going to start. They're saying that this is the front. I would call this the right, but they're calling it the front. So in that case, I'm going to start with the front. Okay. You have to use method of projection with this, and you have to use construction lines. So I'm going to just start right off the bat, and I'm going to not talk as much through this. Well, I'll still talk, but I'm not going to break as many things down in this one. My method here is going to be to draw this rectangular plate, and then do some notching and offsetting out of here, and then it's going to get this circle portion on, and then it will be to move to whichever side I feel like is easiest. So there's one thing that has even thrown me a curveball on this before. So overall, the length is 120, or I guess you could say the width. And the height in this along the bottom is a height of 5, but let's see, they give us a thickness overall of 15. So I'm going to go up 15, and then whatever it was, 120 over this way. I must have typed in 12 or something, or 20. So that's why I always say if you can copy something, copy it instead of fat fingering something and getting in the wrong measurement. Okay. So that shows me the overall thickness. In here, I have holes which are spaced 90 apart. And then I have this notch, which is 5 high, that is a width of 60. So I'll deal with that next. I'm going to go offset 5, and I'm going to bring that up. In this case, I'm not going to be toggling back and forth too much between center lines, construction lines, but I'll just go ahead and offset 30. I'll go that way, I'll go that way, and I'm done. All right. I'm also, while I'm here, going to go ahead and do the offset to get these hole locations, these hole centers. So I'll go offset because 45 is half of 90, and while I have this line right here, I'll shoot over that way and shoot over that way. This and this are going to be they're going to become hidden lines. Okay, you can see here. Let me go ahead and get rid of some stuff. Trim. That all goes away. And the same thing happened that did on the other drawing. These dashes are so tiny, they almost look like a solid line. So in this case, I'm going to go here to hidden line layer. I click it, and I want to load a different line type. I'm going to try the one that says hidden 2 or hidden 2x. Hidden times 2. That should make bigger dashes. So I say OK. Now I click hidden 2x. I say OK. And you can see the dashes did get bigger in that. So I like that a little bit better. All right. Go back to my drawing. What were my hole diameters? The hole diameter, when you see the thing, it looks like a no smoking symbol, like a circle with a line through it. That's diameter. The hole diameters were 10. So I can just go ahead and do an offset, and I can go 5 this way, and 5 this way, and 5 this way, and 5 this way. Okay. These are no longer necessary. And I can extend these all the way up because the hole goes all the way through the object. A little bit of, that didn't extend. Now it did. And a little bit of removal of stuff I have to do. Let's get rid of this and this and this. And so far, the base of my object is perfecto. All right. So now, if I come over here, and again, I'm going to work off of what I know. I have this circle, looks like a tuning fork or something. The center of it is 30 off of the end, off of this right side, and the center of the circle is 60. So what I'm going to do is draw a line that is 60 right here, and I'm going to move it because there is nothing out there. I'm going to move it over. How far was that? 30. Enter. And what else? The width of this is 10, so I'll go offset 5. I'll shoot this out that way, this out this way. But this is what I'm looking for, this end point right here. And I need to now go ahead and look. This is really goofy how they dimensioned it, how they put like leader lines up there. But I have a circle of 70 diameter and 50 diameter. So I'll go circle, click here, D space for diameter, type in 70, and then I can repeat circle, come right here, diameter 50. So I've gotten all that done. Now I can delete what's in there, delete what's in there, delete this, delete that, and we should be sound as a pound. So we're getting close. I'm going to show one thing, and this is where to kind of highlight where people tend to go wrong. Look what happens when I draw a straight line down here past the base of this bracket. This will come into play a little bit later, okay? Now we got to look over here, and this might take a little bit of figuring. They say, okay, if I come back from this left edge, 35, it shows me where this support comes in. So I don't know how to do that any other way than come up here. And I don't know what the height of it is, and I don't care because it's an angle. So I'm going to go offset 35. Now, if I draw a line, this is gone. This was just a construction line. If I draw a line, I got to see if this is to the quadrant or to the tangent. And I can tell you it's not to the quadrant because you can see it makes this little janky thing. So what you're going to have to do is go line from here. You're going to shift and right click, and you're going to click tangent. And you see it lights up right there. So now you have it done. So that is, I believe, everything that's required for the front view. Now that I have this done, I will go to, let's see, what's easier, the top or the left? I think I'll go to the left after this, which means that I have to move this out of the way. So we'll swing that guy over there, and I'll swing this guy over here, and I'll come back on the next video to draw the left.